What's up, everyone? King Bailey Tales here, and welcome back to Cartooning About, the bonus episode. So, yeah, tonight's episode we're going to have Papyrus versus Boris. And if you know these characters, well, good for you, because I cannot talk about these characters because I don't feel like it and stuff, so yeah. But I would do a pre-analysis. But I did research them, so don't worry about that. Anyways, now this battle would take place at the Bendy's studios, and there is no prep. Let the battle begin. Oh boy, poor Boris. Now, let's discuss why Boris lost over Papyrus. And before any of you, well, let's start with powers and abilities. Boris, he may be made out of ink, but he doesn't know how to use his ink, and he's pretty much never been shown to use ink like spread it around like Bendy or Alice. Actually, we don't know anything. Alice could do the same thing as Bendy, but oh well. But Papyrus, on the other hand, his abilities are much useful than Boris. Papyrus will use his bones attacks as a range attack, which means he will keep Boris away from him for far distance. So that's pretty useful for Papyrus. So yeah, Papyrus's range attacks will keep Boris away from him for a while. And now let's talk about their experience. Papyrus is pretty much good at puzzles, but he's not that very intelligent. He can be easily tricked, and he has a good heart, so he will get, tricked, like I said. But Boris, I think he does have some, intelligence. I think he's much smarter than Papyrus, but since this battle has no prep, so Boris will not know how to deal with Papyrus. And, well, yeah. Now, let's talk about their durability. And Papyrus take the edge of this one. Yes, Boris is made out of ink, and he did survive from a elevator fall. However, Boris is not that durable because, well, the other Boris clones, we see the other Boris can die from weapons, or like the enemies, like they would die from guns, shots, swords, swing, you name it. Like, Boris is not that durable, even though he did survive the elevator fall, but Papyrus he survived from being electrocuted, my apologies. And Boris's ink is not that durable, like I said, so yeah. And, well, the other downfall is, Boris never have any fighting experience, to be honest. I mean, sure, Papyrus is the only brave one in this fight. Boris, he's just a scared wolf. He's just like Scooby-Doo. He's not that brave. He just cowers around and let the player do whatever he wants. Papyrus is pretty much braver and stronger and has range attacks, but doesn't have any experience. And viewers, before you complain, I do not hate Boris. I actually love Boris. He's a nice wolf. He's pretty cool. I want to give him a big hug sometimes. But to be honest, Papyrus has the advantage over Boris. Range attacks, durability, and that's pretty much it. Well, except intelligence, because Papyrus is not that smart, but Boris is pretty intelligent himself. Now then, if you guys want to see a pacifist free-for-all like this video, if this video gets 23 likes, there will be a pacifist free-for-all. Also, tell me your ideas for Cartooning About in the main future, and I will probably do it. And stay tuned, the OC free-for-all of Skinos versus Nazo will be out soon. I just have to wait for a co-host to co-host in that episode. Anyways, that is all, and have a wonderful day, viewers.